Everything our members need is available within the app. Let's fast forward to 5 minutes before Danielle's first telemedicine appointment with her nurse practitioner. You'll see that Danielle gets a push notification directly to her phone and can go ahead and join the call. Here at the Pelago app homepage, Danielle can view appointment details and can easily join her call. Danielle is placed into the waiting room until the nurse practitioner lets her in. Danielle's nurse practitioner has joined the call, and they can now continue with the appointment. As you can see here, the video conferencing functionality is standard, so the members feel comfortable from the get-go. Telemedicine appointments from initial consultation to ongoing care with her nurse practitioner and counselor takes place right within the app. Once the call has been completed, we send out a congratulatory message for attending the appointment along with next steps. Now that Danielle has completed her assessment, let's take a look at the tools and resources we provide as part of her personalized care plan. Regardless of substance use, the app experience and layout is the same, and it's based upon an evidence-based methodology which consists of cognitive behavioral therapy and medication-assisted treatment. We've kept things intentionally simple, a very easy and guided experience for our members. We push out front and center the tasks that Danielle is recommended to do first. Danielle can very easily start or resume her self-paced CBT journey and has reminders to check in and take medication. She also has easy access to in-the-moment craving support as well. So Danielle's going to go ahead and complete a CBT module. She's currently on stages of change. Here is an introduction to the content that will be reviewed in this module. We recognize that change is difficult and reassure Danielle that she's not alone in this journey. Danielle will learn about the different stages of change from pre-contemplation to maintenance. And then here Danielle gets a summary of the content that she just went through. As you've seen in these past few screens, we keep the visuals and content fun and engaging. We really want the member to enjoy coming here to learn more. We continue to engage the member through self-reflection surveys. Danielle is asked here which stage of change she feels she's in, and she's going to rate it as the preparation stage. How motivated is Danielle to make a change right now? She's going to choose a 3. Danielle is asked if there's anything stopping that rating from being higher, and she feels she needs more resilience. This information is stored for Danielle to go back and review and is also sent to her counselor to help personalize Danielle's care plan. And based on the responses from Danielle, she's currently in the action stage. Danielle can review some additional content, such as the effects and risks alcohol has on an individual. And then finally, she gets a celebratory message for completing the module. She's completed the suggested CBT for today, but can choose to continue on if she'd like. She's going to save the next module for tomorrow, so clicks Finish. Here we are back at the home screen. As you see, the CBT module has been removed from Danielle's to-do list. So Danielle's going to go ahead and do the next item on her list, which is her daily check-in. And that'll be her opportunity to track whether or not she had a drink yesterday. Here Danielle can log how many drinks she had the day before. We also list what the standard drink size is, and the counselor will also review this with Danielle to ensure that drinks are really being tracked correctly. This information is stored for Danielle to go back and review and is also sent to her counselor to help personalize Danielle's care plan. And although Danielle did have some drinks this week, we still provide an encouraging note for logging her drinks and the number of days in a row that she's logged. It's non-judgmental and there's no penalty for lapsing. This really is a fundamental component of CBT, which focuses on the rational mind understanding triggers and correcting thinking errors. Danielle can also quickly send her counselor a note on this page if she'd like as well. So as you see, another item has been checked off her list. She's also just taken her medication, so she's going to check that off her list too. Danielle has now completed all of her recommended daily tasks. So let's see what else Danielle can do in the app to keep her motivated and on track to achieve her goals. At her fingertips, Danielle has tools for stress, motivation, when craving. And then the CBT really is one of the most effective ways to help individuals quit or reduce drinking. It works by breaking down irrational thoughts, feelings, and behaviors that lead to drinking and replacing them with realistic, more helpful thoughts, which lead individuals to start to experience more positive and realistic feelings and choose helpful behaviors, which makes it easier to change their drinking. The CBT is made up of essentials packs, which build upon each other as the member goes throughout the modules. As you see here, all of the modules are bite-sized pieces of information about 5 minutes long. They contain a variety of interactive tools, including educational information, exercises, and quizzes. We want this content to be fun and engaging for our members. And you can see Danielle cannot proceed to the next module until she's completed the one that she's currently on. She can, however, go back and re-review any content that she's already completed. There are also optional packs related to anxiety, stress, and other topics that are often experienced by those struggling with alcohol. Danielle can utilize in-app messaging to communicate with her counselor. Our counselors are board-certified drug and alcohol counselors and are W-2 full-time IC and RC credentialed. Danielle will get one-on-one support with Hannah, her counselor, as she goes throughout the program. Hannah's going to help Danielle work through her cravings as she gets them, and she'll have regularly scheduled appointments with Hannah and can also reach out anytime she needs help. On the medication tab, Danielle can see what she's been prescribed and all the information about the medication and who prescribed it and how to take it. Here, Danielle can get helpful insights about her journey. She can see her drinks logged, which really can be very impactful. I like to compare this to a food diary. You don't always realize how much you've consumed until you see it in front of you on paper or in an app. And it keeps you accountable to your goals. Danielle can see how many days in a row she's logged. She's really motivated to continue her streak. She's just a beginner, but she really wants to move into the whiz stage. Danielle can see how consistently checking in and medication adherence can give her valuable information to see her progress over time. And so she continues her care with Pelago, taking advantage of the support from her dedicated care team, and becomes one of our thousands of success stories.